I'm usually speechless whenever I watch these trailers for the game because just the complexity of the environment, the way the clouds look. I've never been able to look at a video game and look at very tall, high clouds in the game. So, one of the biggest things that is attracting me to this game is the cloud layers. It may not look the most, maybe realistic, I believe, because I think it looks a lot different in real life. However, this is the first time any sort of weather engine has ever been able to develop this for a marketplace video game, for a game that is accessible to everyone. And it's absolutely intriguing, beautiful to look at in this game. It's just unreal to look at this. Even sometimes if you kind of look at it, yeah, it may look like garbage to you, but I mean, in terms of just what I've seen in a video game, I've never been able to see a video game do this with any sort of weather engine. You're seeing cloud layers right here of these supercell-like storms with overshooting tops. I've never ever been able to do that. And the entire thing is open world. This is another beautiful shot of this 747 right here with just the sleek detail on the wings, on the engines, and then you look over and you look outside and you just see all of this cloud. This is just all processed right here. This game is 150 gigabytes. I think mostly because of just how much detail is layered into these clouds. And the environment, the wind, everything, it's all interacting with each other. And it's just absolutely crazy to see. Here's a shot of Rio de Janeiro right here with the Christ the Redeemer statue. And at sunset, look at this. It's lining up with the sun rays. It's I mean, the color in the clouds, it's twilight. You know it's twilight. You look at it, and then not only whenever you have this is reflecting off of the sun, but then you have the clouds right here. Look, the clouds are reflecting off of the water. I've never ever been able to see a game do this anything. And right here, the shot of Shanghai, we have the financial center, I believe this is what it's called. I mean, it has enormous detail. It looks like everything is just scaled so realistically, I guess. And I don't know, I've never been to Shanghai, I've never really flown this close to it, but I mean, I bet it looks exactly like this whenever you're flying right next to it. I mean, the level of detail in this game is crazy. So I actually have seen a couple of reviews. So yeah, so basically what they did is they're using Bing Maps, and they're basically getting the entire world, and they're putting it into one planet in the game. So the entire world is scaled to itself. And so a lot of this, you may kind of say, well, I mean, that's kind of lazy. But I mean, again, you've never really seen a game do this before. This right here looks exactly like a picture of it's just being scanned off of it. But then, I mean, you know, they're still putting detail into that scan. I mean, they're doing the same thing with the coral reefs, but the way they're modeling the water with it, it looks phenomenal. I mean, look at these right here. And I mean, you have the layers of ocean about where it's shallow and where it's not shallow, and then you have the clouds with that too. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Another thing, look at the fog. Like, I mean, I've never ever been able to see a game just do it to this scale. This is the entire world we're talking about. You have rain shafts, absolutely. I mean, the only other game I saw that was similar to doing rain shafts was Storm Chasers, which I actually have not previewed on my channel before. But I mean, in this game, all the cloud layers are actually modeled together so they can produce these rain shafts. You have the rainbow right here, absolutely beautiful shot. You have the winter time in New York City, and you have the World Trade Center standing again, the Empire State Building. Central Park looks amazing. Then you have New Jersey right here. I mean, JFK International, absolutely. The game also tracks live updates of the weather. It's also tracking live ATC feeds. So it's actually the air traffic in the world in the game is actually real, and you're actually interacting with planes that are actually in the air right now. So that's absolutely awesome that they're doing that, and everything is going to be modeled, and the environment in the game is going to be unlike anything we have ever seen. Here's a shot right next to the Burj Khalifa in the United Arab Emirates. And then one of the other things about this game, absolutely incredibly excited for, is the sea. Whenever the weather starts getting a little rowdy, you actually see the ocean reacting to it, and it's again, literally everything is modeled. And then here's another shot right here of Los Angeles, and it shows really what the detail in the cities are going to be, and I'm actually really excited for it. So one of the biggest things that I'm actually disappointed about in this game is that my own airport, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, is not going to be handcrafted modeled. But I'm pretty confident that someone's going to release something, and I'm definitely going to get my hands on that whenever that happens. But at least they're actually modeling the cities too, and I bet money that they're actually doing at least the top 10 cities and modeling like the suburban areas and all that. So I'm really excited to look forward to that whenever it actually releases. But this game looks absolutely beautiful. And another thing that I'm really excited for is the ground traffic. Ground traffic is actually modeled in a game in which, I mean, jetways are able to be modeled with your plane. This is all paid content whenever Flight Simulator X was still a thing. And I've had Flight Simulator X, and I've invested some money into it because I actually love Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator has always been so important to me, and it's just absolutely amazing that this is what's coming in the future. This is going to be next gen, this is going to be current gen next month. And this shot right here absolutely makes me smile. Just the last shot of the 747 just flying off into the sunset. It's this game, Microsoft, I'm absolutely excited for Microsoft. Thank you so much for producing this game, and thank you so much for doing this for the community. I've been waiting so long for this game, and I hope you guys, whenever you guys watch my content on it, I really hope that you guys like it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Look forward to Flight Simulator in the future, and I am absolutely just ecstatic for this. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to watch some Flight Simulator content, and leave a like, and I'll see you guys there.